Welcome, everybody. Please stand and let's get started. If anyone joins us, oh, here we go. Mary's joining us. If anyone else joins us, I'll just let them in as we go. So please stand and shake your bodies out and loosen up. We're going to breathe. We're going to warm up. We're going to stretch, tone, do all those wonderful things that we always do. So nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take some deep cleansing breaths. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and slowly lower down. Always check the posture. I begin inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down. Now keep the feet flat on the floor. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch from side to side, upward, reaching. Don't forget to breathe. Feel the stretch up the sides of your body as you reach. You know, I like to pick up the opposite heel, but you don't have to. I just feel like I get a little better stretch up my side if I do. We'll warm up our bodies. We're going to go from the bottom to the top today. So shake everything out, moving your hips from side to side. Shake each foot out as if you're shaking water off. I always shake my arms out too. So let's go ahead and start with our feet out about twice the width of our shoulders. Hands on the waist or the hips. Push the hips forward. Push the hips back. Forward again, roll to the left, bending that left leg. Roll back, straightening. Roll right, bending the right leg, and roll forward. Opposite direction, right, keep those abs in tight. Back, left, and forward. Back to the center, toes out, feet, the heels in, so your feet are at an angle. And let's stretch over to the right. You can have your hands on the waist or the hips or in the T position. Up, inhaling. Exhale, left, lowering down. Up, inhaling. Exhale, right. You can hold it here or reach toward the floor. You don't have to, just keep the abs in. Up, inhaling. Exhale, left, reaching. If you did on the other side. Up, inhaling. Exhale, right again. You may repeat it or cross over, opening to the back. Breathing, look up if you can, abs in tight. Back to the center, inhaling. Exhale, left. Whatever you did on the other side of your body, try to do on this side as well. Breathe. Center, inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower again to the T position, palms down. I'm going to bring my feet in just a little bit, but you don't have to, because I want both of my knees over my feet when I lower my hips, bending the knees. Palms up and slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in. Shake out. We're going to add a little balance to the situation. So focus on a spot in front of you that doesn't move. Hands on the waist or the hips. Nice and tall. We'll do the right side first. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring the right knee up in the front. Lower it, inhaling. Exhale, right knee up in the front. Rotate it out to the side. Lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side, rotate it back to the front and lower in the front, inhaling. Exhale, up in the front, straighten and lower. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, left knee up in the front. We'll do the left side now. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, left knee up in the front. Rotate it out to the side. Lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Rotate it back to the front. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, up in the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees, knees directly over the feet. Up, inhaling. Exhale, focus on your spot. We'll do the right side first again. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring that right leg forward. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower it, inhaling. Exhale, out to the side. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale to the back. Tighten that glute. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale, let's do the left side as you bring that left leg forward. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale to the side. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale to the back. Tighten that glute. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Knees over the feet, abs in tight. Up, inhaling. Exhale, move your hips from side to side and shake your arms out. Shake your feet out one at a time. And I think your legs and hips should be pretty well warmed up. Let's do a little bit more here, moving up towards the top of our bodies, but put your hands on the front of your thighs and bend at the hips. Keep the shoulders pulled back and the abs in tight. Head and neck, an extension of the spine. Push out through the glutes, really trying to bend at the hips. Try to lengthen that spine as best you can. Breathing. Then release and relax down, but keep the abs in nice and tight. And now slowly round up, one vertebra at a time. Head, neck, and arms relaxed. And as you reach the top with the arms, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch up from side to side at your own pace, reaching and breathing. Check the posture, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Check the posture, bring the arms up again, feet on the floor. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower just to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, keeping the legs and hips stationary, rotate just the upper body to the left. Front, inhaling. Exhale, just the upper body to the right. Front, inhaling. Exhale, left again. Front, inhaling. Exhale, right. Front, inhaling. Exhale, lower the left arm and bring the right arm straight up. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stay in the same plane as you stretch to the side. Weight on both feet, abs in tight. Bring the right shoulder back as you reach up, look up, align the left shoulder and feel the stretch up the right side of your body. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, change sides. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stay in that same plane as you stretch to this side now. Weight on both feet, abs in tight. Bring the left shoulder back as you reach up, look up, align the right shoulder, and feel the stretch up the left side of your body. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, both arms straight up. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the parallel position in front of you, parallel to the floor and to each other. Reach forward, pulling those shoulder blades apart. Breathing. And then release and bring the arms back behind. Clasp the fingers together, straighten the arms, squeezing the shoulder blades together. You can keep the arms down by the torso, or you can bring the arms up higher. It's a different stretch, and you can do a combination if you like. Release. Again, parallel position, reaching forward, pulling those shoulder blades apart, breathing. Imagine reaching and touching the wall in front of you. Release. Bring the arms back behind again. Clasp the fingers together. Straighten the arms. Squeeze. This time, if you want to add a little something, bend the knees and lower the hips. Knees are directly over the feet. The arms can be by the torso or up higher. Listen to your body and breathe. Just lengthen the spine. Head and neck, an extension of the spine and the abs in tight. Don't forget to breathe. Straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, either hold it here, squeezing the shoulder blades, or arch back. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck, breathing. And then release. Come up and keeping the shoulders back, bring them up by the ears. No neck, arms relaxed. Again, don't forget to breathe. And release. Reach down, long arms, long neck. Try to touch the ceiling with your head and the floor with your fingertips. Release. No neck again. Keep the shoulders back, but up high. Release. Long arms, long neck again. Breathing. And then release. And roll the shoulders back. Great big circles. Loosening up the torso as you roll with those arms bent. And straighten the arms for full range of motion. Breathing. And again, shake out, moving your hips from side to side. Your torso should be pretty warmed up. Your arms too. Shake your feet out again. And now let's work on our head and necks a little bit more. So nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Check that posture. And lower the chin to the chest, pressing the chin into the chest. Release. Heavy head roll over to the left shoulder, left ear above the left shoulder. Always feel the stretch of the opposite side of the neck. Breathe. If you have any kind of neck issues, only roll back and forth in the front. If not, jaw closed, heavy head, center back. Heavy head, right shoulder. Check that posture. Don't forget to breathe. Heavy head, center front, pressing that chin into the chest. Release. Opposite direction. Right shoulder, keep those shoulders back and down. Feel the stretch up the opposite side. Center back if you can. Left shoulder. Again, check that posture. And heavy head, center front, press the chin into the chest. Release, center front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, look up to the right. Exhale, look down to the right. Inhale, look up to the right. Exhale, look down. Center, front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, look up to the left. Exhale, look down to the left. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Center, front, inhaling. Exhale, check that posture and take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Again, roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening up the torso as you roll. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. And shake everything out. Very good. Let's do a little balance before we start into our other sections or segments. Focus on a spot that doesn't move in front of you. We'll do a tree on each side of our bodies. I'm going to do my right side first. You do the more difficult side for you. Focus on that spot. Start nice and tall. Relax the arms, inhaling. Exhale and bring that right knee up in the front. Turn the knee out to the side. Place the sole of the foot anywhere you can along that inner leg, even if it's down by the ankle. Bring the knee back, torso tall, arms up, inhaling. Exhale, either do the V for the tree or the prayer position for the tree posture. Focus on your spot, your posture, and your breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, release, and lower down. Check the posture and take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Now we'll do the same on the other side of our bodies. Relax the arms, inhaling, focusing on your spot. Exhale and bring that left knee up in front of you. Turn the knee out to the side. Sole of the foot, anywhere you can along that inner leg. Push it in, pull the knee back, torso tall. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, either the V position or prayer position with the arms in this tree posture. Focus on your spot, your posture, and your breathing. Up inhaling. Exhale, reach, release, and lower down. Check the posture and take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Shake out, and we're going to do our sun salutation. So, hopefully you're nicely warmed up. Stand at the front of your mats or wherever you need to for your body. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stretch forward, bending at the hips, and just let the upper body relax down. Let gravity just pull you down. Abs are in tight. You're breathing. Legs are straight, but you don't have to lock the knees. Then come into Ardha Uttanasana. Fingertips on the floor or blocks beside the feet, bending the knees only if you need to. You can also modify by putting your hands in the front of your legs, wherever that works for you. Push out through the glutes, so you're really bending at the hips, keeping the abs in tight, head and neck, and extension of the spine. And you may hold it here breathing, or palms on the floor beside the feet, or you can have them on blocks. Again, bending the knees only if you need to. Breathe. And now bend the knees enough to slide the left and the right foot back. Hip width apart, hips in the air. Up on those toes or the balls of your feet. Push the heels down, head between the arms. Lengthen the torso and arms. Rotate or roll the shoulders down from the outside so the triceps are somewhat facing downward. Lengthen. Focus on your posture and your breathing. You can always modify down on your knees if you need to. Listen to your body and breathe in this downward facing dog. Now lower the hips to a plank or a high hover position. Try to stay high on the shoulders and try to make sure the rear end's not sagging or sticking up as best you can. Head and neck and extension of the spine, abs in tight, breathing. Again, you can always modify down on your knees if you need to. Now open to the right to a side plank. You can modify with that left or lower knee on the floor if you want. You can have the heel of one foot up against the toes of the other, or you can stack your feet on top of each other. Lots of options, whatever you choose, whatever works for your body. Focus on your posture and your breathing. If you want, lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Make sure you're stable. And then open to the other side. And whatever you did on the other side of your body, try to do on this side as well. Focus on your posture and your breathing. If you want, lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Hips back up into the air. Up on those toes, push the heels down. Lengthen again, come into that downward dog. If you're not modifying on those knees, keep the toes on the floor, abs in tight. Bend one knee as you push the other heel closer to the floor. And switch up back and forth, walking your dog. Walking your dog at your own pace. Breathing. Feel the stretch at the back of your legs. And then push both heels down. Lower the hips again to a plank or a high hover position. Just briefly. And then come down on those elbows. Elbows directly under the shoulders. You can always modify by lowering the legs and the hips to the floor, which would be basically an elbow cobra. Try to stay high on these shoulders and breathe. Let's go ahead and do a side plank on our elbows too. Just open to the right. You can modify by lowering that left hip down. Breathing. High on that left shoulder. If you want, lower the upper arm above your head, inhaling. Exhale back up and switch sides. Whatever you did on the other side, do on this side as well. Breathing high on that shoulder. You can bring that upper arm above the head again. Up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a low hover. And then let's get up on the palms. If you can, just briefly check, make sure you're stable. Bend the knees, knees on the floor, tops of the feet on the floor, and slide back, rear end in the air. Relaxing the head and neck. Down, forearms on the floor in this puppy pose. Breathing. You can also slide all the way down to a moon position, resting the rear end on the heels or as close as you can, arms still outstretched, head and neck relaxed, abs in tight, breathing. Pick your heads up, slide the arms forward, fingers flared, thumbs touching. We're going to do the upper torso twist and shoulder stretch. So head between the arms, hips up into the air. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, left arm under the right, perpendicular to it, palm up, shoulder on the floor as close as you can get it. Abs are in tight. Turn and look at those fingertips naturally curled up. Breathing. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and change sides. Right arm underneath the left, perpendicular to it, palm up, shoulder on the floor, abs in tight. Fingertips naturally curled up, breathing. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and come back again into either the puppy pose or the moon position. Abs in, head and neck relaxed, breathing. Pick your heads up, slide the arms down, elbows on the floor, clasp your fingers together and come into that elbow cobra. High on the shoulders, quads and tops of the feet on the floor. Look up, keep the jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Don't forget to breathe. Now you may hold it here breathing, or palms on the floor beside the rib cage, elbows close to the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and come all the way up to a full cobra. High on those shoulders, look up and breathe. Now lower just halfway. Release the hands and come into that locust posture. Bring the legs up, arms parallel to the floor, palms up, looking up, breathing. You can always modify by lowering one part of your body or the other, the legs, or support your upper body. Full locust posture. Breathe. Lower the legs down, bring the arms again, palms on the floor beside the rib cage, elbows close to the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and again come up. This time you can do that full cobra. You can always modify with an elbow cobra, or you can come into that upward dog with the weight on the palms of the hands and the tops of the feet. And if you want, you can raise the left leg up behind you. Lower it, inhaling. Exhale and raise the right. Lower it, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees enough to plant the toes in the floor behind you. Pick the hips up into the air. Feet hip width apart, up on those toes. Push the heels down, lengthen again. Come into that downward facing dog. Abs in tight, breathing, modifying if you need to. Listen to your body. If you want a little more, you can push that right heel down and bring the left leg up as an extension of the torso and arms, hips squared off. Breathing. And then you can bend the knee and open the hip if you choose. Straighten it back up and lower, inhaling. Exhale, push the left heel down and bring the right leg up in the same manner, hips squared off. Breathing. And then bend that knee and open the hip if you did on the other side. Straighten it back up, squaring off the hips and lower, inhaling. Exhale, push both heels down. Now lower the hips enough to slide the left foot up and the right foot up. And come again into Ardha Uttanasana. You can modify with the fingertips on the front of the legs wherever they need to be, or on the floor or blocks beside the feet. Lengthen that spine, push out through the glutes, abs in tight, head and neck an extension of the spine. And you may hold it here or come into Uttanasana with the palms flat on the floor or blocks. Abs are in tight, no stress on the head and neck. Breathe. Now just relax the body. Abs are in tight, but you may round up one vertebra at a time as we did before. You can bend the knees as you come up to modify, or arms at your ears or your sides. Flatten the back as you slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale. Bend the knees, knees over the feet. Look up at those fingertips if you can. In this Utkatasana or fierce pose, chair pose, multiple different names. Breathing. Then straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and either stretch upward or arch back, reaching back. Jaw closed for a better stretch in the neck. Up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower again. Roll those shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening up the torso as you roll. Breathing. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. And shake out, moving your hips from side to side, loosening those arms up continually. Shake each foot out. And let's go ahead and get ready to get down to the floor. I'm going to get down without using my hands for support, but use your resources if you need them. And seated stick posture. Legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes. Flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet. Release the hold and just relax the hands on the thighs. Hopefully your back didn't move much, if any. Abs are still in tight. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knees and place the soles of the feet together. Hands either on the ankles or the toes, and lower those knees down toward the floor. Try to keep the torso as nice and tall as you can. Breathing. And then release and rock and roll from side to side, keeping those abs in tight, massaging the glutes and the upper thighs against the mat. Breathing, promoting circulation, and hopefully preventing any pain. And then come back to the center. We're going to go ahead and cross our legs now. You can cross them like just cross-legged, or half lotus with one foot up on the thigh, or full lotus with both. We're going to do some simple spinal twists and go into deeper twists if you choose, but it's totally up to you. Your torso is nice and tall and as perpendicular to the floor as possible. Abs are in tight. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, right fingertips in front, left behind. Turn, look over that shoulder in this simple spinal twist. And you may hold it here breathing, but if you want more, put the right hand on the left knee, turning more. And if you want even more, wrap that left arm around and hold something on the right side of your body. Focus on your posture and your breathing. A nice spinal twist. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale as you release. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, left fingertips in front, right behind. Turn, look over that shoulder, torso tall, abs in tight, simple spinal twist. If you went further on the other side, try to balance your body by doing the same. Left hand on that right knee. You may also wrap that right arm around and hold something on the left side of your body. Abs in tight, breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale as you release. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, both sets of fingertips on the floor in front of you. Lengthen the spine as you bend at the hips and walk forward. You want your back as long and flat as possible. Abs are in tight. This is a great hip opener if you're in half lotus or full lotus. It even helps open your hips in cross-legged posture. Modify if you need to. Listen to your body. Really try to lengthen the spine as best you can. Don't forget to breathe. Now either walk your fingertips back up or arms at your ears, slowly coming up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, look down at your legs and do exactly the opposite. Whichever leg was on top, put on the bottom, or in front, put in the back. We want our bodies as balanced as possible, so we try to do the same on both sides as best we can. Nice and tall, abs in tight. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, right fingertips in front, left behind. Turn, look over that shoulder. Simple spinal twist. If you want more, right hand on the left knee, wrapping that left arm around, holding something on the right side of your body. Abs in tight, torso tall, breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale as you release. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, left fingertips in front, right behind. Turn, look over that shoulder. Simple spinal twist. If you did more on the other side, left hand on the right knee, wrapping that right arm around. Focus on your posture and your breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale as you release. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, both sets of fingertips on the floor in front of you. Abs are in tight. Lengthen the spine as you bend at the hips and walk forward. If you can keep that back nice and straight. Go to your limit and hold it. Breathing. Now either walk your fingertips back or arms at your ears, slowly coming up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, unwrap those legs and hug them into your chest with your arms. Try to balance on your rear end if you can. On those sits bones, you can put a toe or two down if you need to, but try to balance if you can. Then come into the resting position. Hands on the lower thighs under the knees. Calves are parallel to the floor and to each other. Your back is at an angle, but try to keep it as straight as possible. For one thing, you want to keep your core nice and tight and muscles engaged. And the other reason is you don't want to roll backwards. You may hold it here breathing or straighten those legs. And you may hold it here breathing or bring the calves or the hands to the calves or the ankles. And you may hold it here breathing or open those legs. And you may hold it here or release the hands. Point the toes, flex the feet, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, and flex. Relax the feet, bring the legs in, inhaling. Exhale, resting position. Now you may hold it here again, breathing, or straighten the legs again. And this time we'll come into that full boat posture. I'll turn a bit to the side so you can kind of see what we're doing. You may hold it here, breathing, or release and bring the arms parallel in the parallel position, parallel to the floor and to each other. Point, flex, point, flex. This is a full boat posture. Point, flex, point, flex, point, and flex. Relax the feet, resting position, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees, hug them into your chest with your arms. Nice and tall. Remember, if you have knee issues and this is uncomfortable, you can just hold the back of your thighs and release those knees. But straighten the legs back into the seated stick posture. Legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes. Flex the feet. Relax the feet. Release the hold. Relax the hands on the thighs. Seeing how much time we have. A bit. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knees again and bring the soles of your feet together. Let's see if it's any easier now to lower those knees. Hands on the ankles or the toes. And see if you can lower those knees a little closer to the floor now that we've opened our hips up. Nice and tall, breathing, abs in tight. Release and again, rock and roll from side to side at your own pace. Come back to the center. Lower those knees more if you can. And if you want, release. Place both hands back behind you. I like my fingertips pointed outwards. Some people like theirs pointed in, but lengthen the spine. Arch the back just a bit so that you can open that chest, lowering those knees closer to the floor if possible. You can keep your head and neck up straight or relax it back. Do what feels best for you. If you relax it back, make sure you close the jaw for a better stretch on the neck. Don't forget to breathe. And then release, come back to the front. If you went back, release the hold, straighten those legs out, seated stick posture, legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes and flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet, release the hands, relax the hands on the thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and round down, one vertebra at a time. And as the head reaches the floor, arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push down with the arms and slowly bring both legs up perpendicular to the floor. Now, if you have back issues, bend the knees and then straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor. Otherwise, just keep those legs straight, engage those muscles in the core of your body, and make sure that the lower back is against the floor and the abs are in tight as best you can. Point the toes, flex the feet, relax the feet. If you have issues keeping the legs up perpendicular, you can always put your hands on the back of the thighs until your body is strong enough to do that, or you can wrap a towel or a strap around and help hold. But I'd like you to circle your feet round and round. Big circles with those feet, lubricating those ankles. So important to keep your joints lubricated. And then switch directions and go in the opposite direction. Again, so our bodies are as balanced as possible. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, bend the knees and hug them into your chest with your arms. Full wind releasing position, breathing, abs in tight. Remember, if you have knee issues, you can release and you can hug the thighs, the back of the thighs in, and that releases the stress or the pressure on your knees if you have issues with them. But you may also roll from side to side in this full wind releasing position, breathing, massaging the back against the floor with those abs in nice and tight. And then come back to the center. Release the hold and place the feet hip width apart, knees straight up. We're going to go ahead and do a bridge. So keep your head and neck straight while we come up with the hips. Don't turn to the side or look or anything. When we bring our hips up, we want to protect our necks. So first of all, your feet are hip width apart, knees straight up, and press the lower back into the floor, slightly picking up the hips, tightening the glutes, the quads, and the abdominal muscles. Your lower body is very tight, but your upper body is very relaxed. Palms are up, fingers are naturally curled up. Your shoulders are resting down into the surface below you, and you're breathing. Now release that hold, inhaling. Exhale, keeping the head and neck straight, looking straight up. Roll those hips up into the air. Bring the arms underneath you. Get them as close together as possible. If you can clasp the fingers together and straighten the arms, do so. If not, just push down with the arms underneath you as best you can. But try to arch that back and bring the arms and shoulders and shoulder blades as close together as possible. As you bring those hips up into the air, keep those legs hip width apart as best you can. Arch that back. Hips in the air, pushing down with the arms. Again, if you want, you can tighten the glutes, quads, and abs in this bridge posture. Breathing. Now release the hold, open the arms, and slowly round down, one vertebra at a time, until that lower back is against the floor. And then again, bring those knees up into the chest, abs in tight, back against the floor in this full wind releasing position, breathing. Again, rolling from side to side, if that feels good. Breathe. Come back to the center. Straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet. Slowly lower those straight legs down toward the floor, slowly and in control. If you have back issues, remember to bend the knees and slide the feet on the floor until the legs are straight. And if you haven't already done so, when you do reach the floor with the straight legs, take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. Exhale, push down with the arms and slowly bring that left leg up perpendicular to the floor. It can be either one. I'm bringing my left leg up. Slide the arms up to the T position, palms down. Point the toe and flex the foot. Keep the leg straight and the foot flexed, and cross that straight left leg over the right side of your body and get it as close to the floor and that right hand as possible, keeping both shoulders on the floor. If you can, turn your head and look at that left hand or the opposite hand. Abs are in tight and you're breathing. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and slowly bring that straight leg back up. Foot is flexed, I almost forgot. Back up, perpendicular to the floor. Point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot. Bring that left hand up and hold the back of the left thigh if your left leg is up straight. If you can keep the leg straight, you can slide it up to the calf or the ankle. You can also use a towel or a strap to hold your leg straight as best you can with that arm. But take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and slowly lower that straight. I'm going to flex my foot here. That straight left leg out on the left side of your body and lower it as close to the floor as you can, keeping that right glute on the floor. Turn and look at the right hand, the opposite hand again from the leg going out to the side. Keep those abs in tight. That left leg nice and straight, and breathe. I've got my foot flexed, my left foot flexed. Point the toe now, that left foot, and flex that left foot again. Slowly bring that leg back up. Relax the foot, bend the knee, and hug it into your chest with your arms. Half wind releasing position, breathing. Abs in tight. And if you want, you can raise your head up toward that knee in the embryo position. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale, release the hold, straighten that leg up perpendicular to the floor, point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot and slowly lower that straight leg down toward the floor, slowly and in control. You're going to end up holding it about 6 inches off the floor, breathing. Point the toe, flex the foot, relax the foot and lower to the floor, inhaling. Exhale and slowly bring that right leg up now perpendicular to the floor. If you did it on the right side last time, just do it on the left side this time. But point the toe and flex the foot. Keep the foot nicely flexed and slide the arms up in the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and cross that straight right leg over the left side of your body and get it as close to the floor as possible. Both shoulders on the floor. Turn and look at that right hand, abs in tight, breathing. Modify if you need to, listen to your body. Keeping my foot flexed, slowly bring that leg back up, perpendicular to the floor. Take a deep breath as you reach the top. Exhale, bring the right hand and put it on the back of the right thigh. If you can keep the leg straight, you can walk it up to the calf or the ankle. I'm keeping my right foot flexed. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and slowly lower that straight right leg out on the right side of your body. Get it as close to the floor as you can, keeping that left glute on the floor, shoulders on the floor. Turn and look at the left hand, abs in tight, breathing. Point that right toe, flex the right foot. Slowly bring that straight leg back up, perpendicular to the floor, inhaling. Exhale, relax the foot, bend the knee, and hug it into your chest with your arms. Half wind releasing position, breathing. Abs in tight, back is against the floor. And if you did it on the other side, bring your head up toward the knee in the embryo position. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale, release the hold, arms at your sides near your hips, palms down, straighten that leg up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot and slowly lower that straight right leg down toward the floor, slowly and in control. You're going to end up holding it about 6 inches off the floor, breathing. Point the toe, flex the foot, relax the foot and lower to the floor, inhaling. Exhale, push down with the arms and slowly bring both legs up. Remember to bend the knees and straighten the legs if you have any kind of back issues, or just bring those legs nice and straight. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, bend the knees, placing the soles of your feet together, and slowly lower those feet to the floor, allowing the knees to open. Let gravity pull them down. Open the arms enough so that the palms are up and the fingers are naturally curled up. The shoulders are resting down into the surface below you. And close your eyes in this bottle opener posture. Breathing. And now we'll prepare for Shavasana, or full relaxation. So if you want, you can slide the heels down so the legs are straight and the feet are flopped out to the sides, and you will be in the corpse posture. If you want a little more, arms at your sides near your hips, palms down, you can bring those legs back up perpendicular to the floor in whatever manner fits your body, abs in tight, back against the floor when the legs are up. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet and slowly lower those straight legs down again, slowly and in control. Remember to bend the knees if you have back issues and slide the feet on the floor. And if you haven't already done so, when you do reach the floor with the straight legs, take a deep breath into the system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. Exhale and just relax your body in that corpse posture. We're going to soon take another deep breath into our system. And when we exhale this time, we're going to fist our hands, flex our feet, tighten everything in our bodies we possibly can, including our faces and our necks. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and tighten. And release. And just rest down into the surface below you. In that corpse posture, if at all possible. If that's not comfortable for you, if you have back issues or something, you can put something under your knees. You can even have your feet out to the side of the mat with your knees bent and the knees together so they support each other. You can also put something over your body or under your body or whatever you might need to fully relax. Close your eyes. You may want to put something over your eyes or turn the lights down low. In this posture, we're going to take a few deep breaths to lower our heart rates and slow our bodies down. So let's take a deep breath, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. And slowly exhale through slightly parted lips. Take another deep breath into your system. And slowly exhale again. Continue to breathe on your own. You may want to roll your heads from side to side if you haven't already found the most comfortable position for your head and neck. Your eyes are closed. Open your minds. Open your minds and travel to one of your favorite safe places. Your safe place Might be a place you frequent in reality or one you only know of in your mind. You're in your safe place. Your mind is open. You're thinking happy thoughts, things that make you happy, or just being still and calm. Each time you exhale, consciously release your joints and relax your muscles just a little bit more. Breathe. As we move through your body, begin with the hands and the fingers, relaxing the muscles, releasing the joints. As you move up the arms, release the joints in your wrists as you relax the forearms. Release the joints in your elbows. Relax the upper arms, the biceps and triceps. And now relax the shoulders, the deltoid and lateral muscles as you release the joints. The arms and shoulders are relaxed. Lower the focus now to the toes and the feet. Relax the muscles and release the joints. Allow those heels to sink deeper into the surface below you. Again, wherever you might be in your safe place. As you begin to move up the legs, release the joints in your ankles. Relax the shins as you relax the calves. Release the joints in your knees. Relax the hamstrings up the back of your legs. Relax the quadriceps as you relax the thighs. Relax the hips, releasing the joints. Relax the glutes, allowing those glutes to sink deeper into the surface below you. Your legs are now relaxed. Your arms are still relaxed. Focus now on the torso, beginning at the lower back and spinal area. Relax the spinal area, beginning at the tailbone as you move up through the muscles of the lower back as you relax them. Relax the obliques up the sides of your torso. Relax the abdominal area, all those muscles. Relax the diaphragm and rib cage areas. Relax the mid part of your back and spinal column. Relax the upper back and shoulder blades as you relax the spinal column, moving up between those shoulder blades, all the way through the neck to the base of the skull. Now focus on the chest. Relax the sternum area and pecs. Relax the clavicle or collarbone area. And now relax the neck from the bottom to the top and all the way around. Release the jaw as you relax the chin. Relax the lips. Relax the tongue. Relax the cheeks. Relax the nose and ears. Relax the eyes and temples. Relax the brow. Smooth the forehead. And now relax the scalp, beginning at the forehead, at the perfect intensity for you. Imagine a massage moving all the way through the scalp to the base of the skull at the neck. Breathe. Your mind is open. You're in your safe place. Your body is relaxed and functioning perfectly. And now from wherever you may have traveled in your mind, it is time to come home. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and become aware of your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and bring those legs up, bending the knees. Hug them into your chest with your arms. Raise the head up toward the knees. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale and either roll to the right to sit up or rock and roll up to a seated position, sitting cross-legged, half lotus or full lotus, nice and tall. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Hold the position, inhaling. Exhale and thank you very much for coming. Namaste. I hope you all feel better than when we started, and I hope you got what you needed. And please unmute yourselves so that I can hear your wonderful voices as I stop the recording.